So let's talk about Melonie Mac. What a segue.
What a segue. What was that? What a segue. Was it Dean
Well,
Martin?
now I'm imagining us seeing...
What a segue.
Now, see what I mean? Like, you and I are having lunch, and some guy drives by on a Segway. That's what...
What a segue this Christmas time. What a Christmas and a segue. It's Dean Martin Segway Christmas. What did I do to get here at this mall?
Stop being a saboteur. I'm trying to do a show here.
Stop being a saboteur. Because people here.
Come on, Cohagen.
Cohagen.
This is espionage. Why is it always Cohagen?
You know what?
I don't know what, Melanie. Anyway, let's...
Did she change her hair?
Melonie Mac is so...
Yes, she did. Yes.
Isn't that forbidden
I'm playing
in the Bible?
this off Twitter, and it's hard to do off
Isn't that
Twitter.
forbidden in the Bible?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
Great.
So, we hadn't talked about her in a while.
By the way, I don't believe that, no, but somebody I'm sure is like, you're not supposed to wear hair dye. You look like a harlot. So says the Bible. I'm like, okay, what the fuck, dude? Why are you yelling at me? This is a Wendy's.
I'm trying to eat my Baconator.
That's what I imagine, like, Melonie Mac is like in public, just yelling at people.
Yeah, this woman, we've talked about her before
Who
on the
the
show.
fuck asked you? Yeah.
She's very bigoted. Not a fan of trans people or gay people, especially because she just openly is slinging the F slur on Twitter.
That's wow. Yeah.
And she's doing one of those things where she's trying to say it's like, she's just doing it for I don't even know how to describe it because I can't even think of it. Because the way that she says that the F slur, it would be the same. It would be like, Melanie, would you say the N word as much as you say that on Twitter publicly, whether it's written or you're saying it in a video or a clip?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you know what? I thought about it. I'm not going to censor it. I want people to hear her say it because she says the whole thing and has written it a few times. Like, there's just so much bigotry on her Twitter page. And it's like, this is Elon's Twitter, so of course.
Oh, dude! Like I think I've talked about on here, like on Twitter. I've gotten my point. I've got my algorithm kind of to a point where I really only see like people who are like doing music stuff, like independent musicians and stuff like that. And I don't really see the political stuff anymore, which is great because fuck, I'm tired of that shit on Twitter. Although I do see some twits on Twitter. And I mean, like, idiots, like, young guys who are like, is money everything? Well, if it's not, go work at KFC. And, like, what a fucking idiot. I troll those motherfuckers. But I don't see... I did get an ad for this January 6th documentary, The Cold Hard Truth, and I reported it because fuck you, Elon. And I did repost a picture of Elon in a cosmic, like, babe outfit. And a wig, and it was called Cosmic Karen. I don't know if you saw that meme, but I did repost that because fuck Elon. Did we say fuck Elon yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So just wanted to do that while we were getting ready.
So this is Melonie Mac. It's a video in her car. I'm playing this from Twitter.
She drives a car? Isn't that against in the Bible?
What's even funnier is
women aren't supposed to drive cars. My Bible said so.
People in the comments to this are calling her out on the hypocrisy of being because they mention her tattoos. They mention something about women not having an opinion or something like that. Something like really fucked up shit. We were like, you really want to abide by this shit because this is 2024.
And here's what we're saying. We are saying absolutely that Melonie Mac has the choice to do whatever she wants with her body and with whatever her opinions and
believe what she wants.
Right. Our issue is when she starts trying to call down, quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes, call down the thunder of Jesus and God and all this other crap.
She applauded the fucking church that got burnt up by lightning. They got smited because they supported gay people. Like,
right,
fuck off.
Right? Like, that's when you and I start fucking butting heads, okay? No matter who you are or whatever. Like, when you start trying to fucking fuck with people who don't need to be fucked with, which is everybody, that's when we have problems.
She's on this weird, like, Twitter. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to say it's
she's on
meltdown.
this weird Twitter cocaine. It's you can only sniff it through your phone.
She's on that Twitter.
Elon's special treat. Hey,
crack cocaine.
you won't be a racist.
Yeah. So here's a video.
Melonie Mac is so
She captions it like the sarcastic font where like one letter's capitalized, one letter's lowercase. Melonie Mac is a homophobe, and she made a 32-second video, and I believe this woman is like in her mid-30s, and she's acting like a teenager, quite frankly.
Well, she wants to get a good Christian
Melonie Mac
man.
is such a homophobe. Oh my gosh, she's such a transphobe. Oh no, what are we gonna do? You know what? I am a Christian, and I believe that homosexuality and transsexuality is a sin.
We are in the year 2024, everybody.
Yeah.
Now, if you are fine with me believing that and you still want to be my friend, you are welcome to do so, and I will still love you. But just note that I will be hoping
my
and
favorite.
praying that one day you can turn from your sin and find Jesus so that you can go to heaven. If you're totally fine with that, cool. Let's be friends. If you're not, goodbye, faggot. Melonie Mac is...
Just had to say it. And you know what? She's been saying it even before. So even before that video, she had been writing it. And then she, out of nowhere, just had a.
Why would you want to be with Hey, Jeff? I don't know why I called you Jeff. Jesus Christ, that's like the limit. Like that's enough.
He's not a Jeff.
Jake, you have a beard, know, and I love you, but beards are quite frankly an affront to God, and I am really disappointed that you're going to hell because of your beard. Now, I'm still your friend, and I hope you still love me and be my friend.
You can take that and shove it right up your ass. Because
Did you hear that, Melanie? Yeah.
Because fuck
Hear
you.
that?
Because you are such. You cannot say to someone, "I love you,"
Except for,
but I'm praying you come to your senses and stop being who you are, so God will love you and accept you into heaven. Do you see how insane that sounds?
Yes, right? Melanie,
because we've talked about this, and I want to keep driving it home. She is a fake. She's a fundamentalist Christian, which are fake fucking Christians.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
they are fake, and I am
they're
not
political.
I am
Christians.
not in any way a religious person.
Christians.
But I have many friends that do believe in God, and I have many friends that do have some sort of religion in their life.
Little strongly.
And I don't care. That's their choice. I'm not here to complain about that.
You be you.
But when you
I'll support
openly
you.
say
Yes.
bigoted language and slurs and just let it roll right out of your mouth as easily as you did, then I have a problem. Crazy enough, with all that stuff coming out about why did I say it like that? With Cat Williams and the interview he did with Shannon Sharp, there's one thing that always stuck out to me with that, where he said that they were talking about jokes and comedy and how things age, and he says, then you just figure out how to use a different word.
Mm.
Language adapts and changes. And if you cannot do that and convey your point, that's a problem. Because then you resort to doing shit like this for attention, just throwing out the F slur, calling people bundle of sticks all the time. And then in the replies, when people calling you out on your bullshit, like calling people that name and saying that slur, which I don't say. I used to say that, but you know what?
I've said it a bunch of times in my life.
And I learned as a human I can't say those things. And have I said things in my past that were wrong?
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say them. I don't say them anymore because I understand they're things I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
I don't. That's another thing too. They throw around the R word like it's like she does, and a bunch of people do in general. And I'm like,
I was talking to somebody at work the other day.
I refuse to use that word.
Yeah.
But that's my point. I see this.
Look,
I'm so frustrated because I can't even begin to explain how silly it is we're having this conversation. I keep interrupting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut your damn mouth.
Shut your damn purty mouth. I make music, right? And I can't help but make music. Like it's I don't know if I was born with it, but I feel like I was. Like I know that if I wasn't making music, I wouldn't feel like I was being my true self, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you're telling me that you love me, but you just can't understand why you would make such an affront to God by making music. That's something I can't help. I'm not going to allow anybody in my life like that for any way, shape, or form. Why would I? So why are you even making the fucking goddamn...
Okay.
Why are you making the olive branch in the fucking first place? Nobody
just say
wants
you
to
don't
be
like
friends.
them.
Yeah,
Stop saying
nobody wants to be friends with you who thinks that
How
if
many
you think
times?
that they're satanic like demons or they're against God.
If you believe,
fuck off.
If you again, I'm not religious. I'm not Christian, but I can tell you
I'm
this.
Christian. I'm not really religious.
I can tell you this: a true Christian loves all people.
Yes.
Because God loves all people.
Right. And Jesus was a fucking socialist, whether you like it or not. Sorry.
And so to use
Did
that.
you never read the part where he like turns over the tables of the bankers in the fucking in the temples?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I just wanted to.
You think a capitalist would do that? Capitalist would be walking around going like, I gotta get 5%. All right, sorry.
I just want to point out that, again, her response is that of a teenager. Like, she's on the internet saying, no, that was my elbow. I know it sounded like a fart, but that was my elbow on the table.
I thought I farted for a second. Did I fart?
God damn it. We're talking about her maturity and we're doing this shit. We're hypocrites.
Well, right, but...
no, my point is this. Nobody asked her to do this. Nobody prompted her to be like, say this loaded language.
No, but she hadn't gotten enough clicks in a while, so she was
That's
like, you
what
know
I
what?
mean.
If I go on, is that TikTok?
Who's Twitter?
If I go on Twitter and say the F word, then I'm definitely going to get some clicks.
Maybe I'll get suspended. Maybe they'll try and stop my free speech. How could you, Elon?
Hey, actually, Elon's all on your side, you dummy.
I wish, and here's the thing. I don't think...
Was I being mean towards stupid people just there?
I truly believe she's this religious. I truly believe that she believes this kind of Christianity. I'm not saying she isn't.
She's done the mental gymnastics that it requires to be a shitty human being. It's because of the dude in the sky. I can't help it. Yeah, fuck you. How about you fuck off? How about you take your fucking bass-backwards ideas and your I love you accept and fuck off with all that.
I'd love you.
Because unconditional love means I love you. There's no but included in the unconditional love. There's no except, there's no but, there's no if only, there's none of that. Unconditional love is I love you. Period. Done. End of sentence. That's it. And you are fucking adding an except or a but or if only to unconditional love, which makes it not unconditional love, which is not, I repeat, not, I've read the fucking Bible, folks, Christian.
Anyway, so yeah, fuck Melonie Mac.
Fuck you.
Melonie Mac is such a homophobe.
She is a homophobe. She just...
Oh my gosh, she's such a
Why are
transphobe.
We haven't even talked about that part.
What part?
Of her being transphobe.
Oh, well, I mean... Honestly, if you know somebody's a homophobe, it's like, I'm not going to make that much of a mental leap from you going to transphobia, too. You know, like, oh, hey, wait a second. I was hanging out with you because I knew you were a homophobe, but I'm not a transphobe, you know, but you are. Never mind. We can't be friends. You know?
Yeah.
Like two bigots hanging out. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.